Hello, I'm Stuart. I'm here at Pontefract. What you can hear is a truck, a tanker truck for water, full of water, ready for a steam locomotive. You've seen this cycle. It be coming, it calling here. So, I've come early. I'll turn it around. Right. The truck you see here, it's got water in it. It's going to be fun to watch that getting when they unload the water to connect it all up into the tender of the steam locomotive. Oh, dear. I'm a bit early for it. I think it should be on time. It should be around about nearly 20 to 10. Yeah. And the two chaps there are with the truck there. So at the moment, there's about myself and four others. Obviously, it is a train to Sheffield. I think that's at 9:50, I think. And the next train on this side to York is at 24 minutes past 12. Hello, the right studio. Failing price. Yeah, I'm having a good day. I mean, it's day to day. It's a bit cool. Yeah, the steam engine pulling its train. Yeah, I'm having. So it's going to be a nice day. But as you can just make out the weather, bit on the cool side. Leaves are changing. Uh, well, when I get more people to subscribe, you can watch. You can see what I've on my short recordings as well, so you'll be updated. If you want to have your friends to subscribe as well, do so, and give everything a thumbs up if you like it. Yeah, I'm waiting for this steam train coming in. Clun Castle, what's pulling the train. It's a Great Western steam locomotive. The number 7029. Yeah, if you're not even, I like those steam trains because it's that you've got that certain smell. of it. Diesel engines are alright. I was here last week, and Flying Scotsman came through, 10th first. But I missed it on Tuesday, going back up to North Yorkshire Moors. I know I didn't take a photo of the Clun line, it's not arrived yet. Hi H. Hi Asa. This station is, this is one of 3 stations in Pontefract. This is Bag Hill station. I know it's a bit hard to see. Over that way, you got Monkhill. I'll go that way. Chanshaft is over that way somewhere. So it is one of 3 stations, but this is the only one that's got the station building. There you shouldn't be that long. It's because everybody's slowly coming onto the station. Don't know how many. Another one. It's quite, for this line. I will admit it's a quite nice line to travel on. Hello, Sadie. Yeah, the only thing I forgot this morning is my microphones. Going. But they did look a bit of work yesterday under the subway. Not sure if it was something to do with drainage or something. I'm not quite sure. Because that driver in the orange top, he has been before to give water to the engines when they stop. Several more people. I know the local passages train is Monday to Saturday. First train's about, I think it's either 13 minutes past or 8:15 in the morning to York. don't know if this station building's under private hands or not, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, the platform is owned by Network Rail. Tracks are owned by Network Rail, but it's just the train companies operated by different operators. For this line, for your small local passenger trains, it's Northern Rail. Well, hello, Kevin. Where am I? I'm in Pontefract, Baghill Station. About a couple of minutes walk from Pontefract town centre in West Yorkshire. Yeah, Pontefract cakes. They do Pontefract cakes here, but it's not actually a cake, the Pontefract cake. And it is confusing with Pontefract cake. It's actually a black licorice sweet. It's this a licorice. It's shaped like a flat cake. I know we are doing a licorice event in, I think it's July next year, but I'm not quite sure the date yet. But I know it's in around November, in July time. I think what I like fishing on in November. And our Christmas art is licorice themed. Yeah, we do have like live steam trains coming through, but today it's at here in Pontefract. But the train actually come from set off from Birmingham, but sometime after 6 this morning. There's a chap going down underneath. Give that chap a couple of minutes to come over side. Then you've got a rough idea out. It sounds like some people having problems with their phone. That. That chap. Nice. Supposed to be at 37, 9:37. It's
now an hour late.
bloody hell.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
90 minutes.
I was say I know it's set off from. Honestly, dipping what app he's looking at.
He's going to get his phone now that he's at work. Oh, that's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I know it should have left Birmingham, but just sometime after 6.
Sometime for that.
Yeah, I was going to say it should have been.
How'd you find out about them?
On if you go on the rail adventures,
Yeah.
and it's a
A booking.
it's
You can book a ticket, but it tells you what times then.
you go in it if you go where it says about the rail bit,
Yeah.
and it gives you the times, and
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
you got one you can buy books, DVDs on it. And it just gives you this month's. Probably about 20, might be 20 minutes right. That's if some pillock hasn't jumped in front of a train.
It's got to stay here at least half an hour to pull that up.
But it'd be about half. Yeah, it'd be roughly about half an hour to fill it up.
Well, this is a passenger train. This has got carriage on.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be stopping just to get filled up.
And
Then it's going to go. I think it's going to have a couple of minutes at York before it goes on to Newcastle. I think. Yeah, I think he's got. I know this is Derby, Sheffield. This stop. And is it? Well, at least cats come to have a look. Yeah, then it's got York. I think Darlington, Durham maybe. Then before it gets to Newcastle, then it's got to do the return. It's be doing the same in reverse.
what's flying Scotsman then to Chesterfield?
That's gone up, yeah.
Has
That
gone back up?
that went up on Tuesday morning.
But early.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
it was time it were. It was. I think it was about just gone 9 o'clock in the morning when it went flying up.
Oh,
Yeah. I was going to say it's time I go up and got the bus. If probably time I got here, I probably might missed it.
you from Featherstone?
Yeah.
Walk it in an hour.
Even when I walk it, I probably somehow I guaranteed to miss it. Yeah, because I'd already had something on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would say it is at North Yorkshire Moors.
Is it there now?
Yeah. Sure, it should be. Yeah, it should be there now. Before they don't go and smash it up run it in hard in back of the train.
You got on the phone now where it is, but you said it was an hour and a half late.
Whereabouts was it stuck? Did it say?
Say, put it on his phone now with it. Walk down there.
Yeah.
Can't make an hour and a half, can you?
Probably about 10 minutes at push.
APC could do that, couldn't it? Bullet train.
A bullet train could do it, near enough. No, not on our track.
I'll fathom out where it is. Hey, trying to fathom out where it is. Oh, right. You say it's an hour and a half late? Yeah. Ain't going to give much time when they get there, is it really?
No. Probably about 5 minutes on and off.
5 for a pint.
Well, they might give him about an hour or so to just get it all turned around and
Where were it starting from then?
Birmingham. I think they're just pulling the train into Birmingham and then officially starting from Birmingham. Stop at Derby, then stop at Sheffield, stopping here for water. I think it York. I think it might be a couple of pickups at York. I'm not sure. I can't remember if it was going straight through to Newcastle and stopping there and doing the same on the way back.
Yeah, I think it's a 3-minute stop at York coming back.
Yeah.
So just let them off that we're going from York.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's about a couple of minutes pick up there then. But over an hour late, it's not going to make it up.
No. No, it'll last maybe more time than that. Where are you from there, do you like?
I've just come from Featherstone.
Oh, right. Oh, not so bad.
will it be from here to York now? I don't know.
Running it, if it's
No,
not,
what mate, how much fare is like for a normal train? Last time I
about
looked, it was about 10 quid.
on right for to that in a weekend and off peak, I'd say probably say about 15, 20 quid return ticket.
Yeah.
But it might be more before 9 o'clock on a weekdays.
You could go from here to anywhere at one time of day. Used to be Plymouth, Edinburgh, Penzance, Aberdeen, used to come through here. Not anymore.
Yeah. I'm from South Yorkshire originally,
Oh, yeah, where you from?
Rotherham area.
Oh, right.
I used to get on that Rotherham train station to Blackpool North
Ah, yeah.
years ago, but they decided to. I'm not saying the train drive staff on the train. It's them, always them in the head office. Changed it. What's been a good run to take it off. Imagine, no wonder everybody's going for cars and fares going up. Trains don't always turn up. I think the time this turns in, you'll fill it all up. It's the York.
Well, it was good for about 20 minutes here, wasn't it?
Yeah. I would say the time he filled it up for me about 10 minutes, about 10,
12, 20.
about, 20 minutes. Yeah, I would say give or take, because they usually sometimes like them off here to have a bit of a stretch and look at the engine, get them back on board. Then, so was about 10 minutes after you filled it up, they'd be gone. I'm not sure if he's waiting for to see the steam engine or waiting for the Sheffield bound coming in. See it. That's what I've heard. An hour and a half. Must be somewhere between. It must have got to Sheffield. It must be between here and Sheffield. I can't see it being an hour and a half.
Don't ring through on that. When I was talking to you, what, just gone 10 past 9 out here. It was on time.
Yeah, I've got to say, even I can't.
It don't ring with me. Because I know it's an hour and a half, but it was only half an hour away.
It's somebody's trying to go on looking on the phone, see if whereabouts it is.
Yeah.
Even them in the tankers are getting the message on their phone.
Other.
Yeah, so it's one of those. It's somewhere. I would say somewhere along the line. It's
Is that a whistle?
that sounded like a that did sound like a whistle. It did sound like a whistle. We're not sure if something's coming because it sounded like a whistle.
I thought I heard a whistle, but going crackers.
Because I mean that chap just looked at each other and we thought,
Thought I heard a whistle.
so it must be. Either it's made up time somewhere along.
I had to make up a lot of time, didn't it?
Yeah.
Over an hour.
Well, if it's right at Sheffield, it's got to be between Sheffield and here. Down here. Yeah. Are you going to?
Sheffield train.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm with Lake, so it's not helpful.
Yeah. Just go down. Just down there.
Down there and back
and you
round.
come up there.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. I think you make it anyway to the. Hello, T-House. The train is late.
The next train to arrive at platform 2 is the 0950 Northern service to Sheffield, calling at Mothorpe, Swinton, Rotherham Central, Meadow Hall and Sheffield. This train is formed of two
you're lucky
carriages.
it's never
The
late
next
on this.
train to arrive at platform 2 is the 0950 Northern service to Sheffield.
I'm near enough every time when when there's like a steam train coming through. Yeah, but it is late. Yeah, but I've not done it here from here to Sheffield. But going that way to York is up nice. So I take it you're going to Meadowell. Yeah. I could just back near the remember when it was first built and how horrible it was to try and get around when it first opened. I know the outside, but I won't even recognise things. And everybody always calls it Meadowell. It might be a little bit. I'm gonna say it might be a little bit better now, but it's still hell on it. What for car wise, it's hell. Round Meadowall. Yeah, I would say Sheffield can be a nightmare for traffic. Yeah, but I know Meadowall. They call it Meadowall. One of the reasons, the traffic. If you manage to get on the motorway, you're not too bad. Yeah, well, so train's better.
Yeah.
Train's better. At least you got a toilet.
But there's not many what comes back to here. They go to Morport, but not here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was say there is 2 trains, but this one's a limited service.
Yeah.
But every week.
I'm from Morport way, so
Yeah.
I'll get off there and get to Slough.
Yeah, I was say you got the Leeds train goes up and down there mainly. Leeds to Sheffield.
I was surprised when I looked. I think next one's 3 something. There's not many for getting back.
Yeah, cause this is what. Yeah, because it is 3 trains a day going that way. That same train, what's going that way, is coming back this way.
Yeah.
So you're not worried. Yeah, but it is.
Time I've moved cities, I went to York. I drive now.
Yeah.
The one my brother personally taught me.
Yeah. But I know some people go to. Good hope it's not the traffic centre you're going to.
Yeah?
You'll be stripping off before you get into the door.
They've been doing what?
No, when you're at the traffic centre, as soon as you open the door, you'll be near enough taking your clothes off.
Yeah.
Near enough down to your underwear.
Oh, God.
It,
Well, that's a good
yeah, Meadowhall's not too bad. Just get it further up here. Yeah. This is a class 150. 271. Yeah, this. I think the only ones I've seen of these ones is the old version of the 150s. The one, I think I've not seen 153s or the 155 class for years. I think they might have been withdrawn, them 2 classes. Yeah, that's gone right. I'll show you this. Look, let's sign up at this signal. I'm going to say signal. Because that train has gone through. Yeah. If any of you are interested in these signals, if you look at that line gone across, that's in a couple of minutes, and it gets past the next signal, that would change. We'll see whereabouts that is, because somebody's got on the phone. Sound like it. Yeah, see what that's like. You could that way is York. Yeah, that's. It sounds like it's in Birmingham, which it's supposed to be near.
They'll have to leave Newcastle on time. So,
Where is it now?
try to find out. Just change that for me.
Should have left Birmingham about half six.
Half 6, 6:15 I think this morning it left Birmingham, but the lad that was parked at the end in this car, he had a pretty he had like a laptop built into the bloody car. You know, so he had a different Apple phone on it. It said he was leaving. You know, it had left. I don't know which app he were on, but it was definitely.
Obviously, I know when it leaves Birmingham, I know the first stop would have been Derby, then Sheffield.
But of course, it's times out on the main line, isn't it? If he can't pull onto, if he can't change tracks and do it, because there's other trains on it, that's going to knock him back.
Obviously, apart from it's only Sheffield, you can sort of pass where they've been in the station. But you're looking at Moorthorpe as one of the next passing up. You got the passing up at Moorthorpe.
All right. Yeah.
So that would have been about the only
other
place before you come onto this line.
Any look, Chuckles?
No, but back into
No,
no, real campaign.
Oh, real campaign.
Coming back, it shouldn't be that bad. The traffic, rail traffic usually be quiet after that.
Birmingham U Street, 9:39. Should be here. Birmingham U Street. Well, that's 2 hours late.
That's 2 hours.
Birmingham, I thought.
I said it was supposed to be 6 o'clock from
6:38. They didn't leave Birmingham until 8:38.
Yeah, didn't he? You never get to Newcastle, will he?
turn round, wasn't it?
Someone was held up last 3 minutes.
Oh, it shouldn't be. If it was 3 minutes, it shouldn't be.
Derby, 96, left 9:48, 9:51. Well, I haven't left Derby yet. 9:48. I will have done because it's there. So therefore, that's Derby. 11:07, they moved it up 5 minutes.
You were at 11:07.
Yes, okay. Right, why shouldn't it be at 11 o'clock?
Obviously, if they don't have any trains between Derby and Sheffield, and they just open up and fly along, it's
Because it doesn't pick up any,
Yeah. Because there's a water stop. It probably could pick up another 10 minutes. Because it only takes them 20 minutes to fill it up, don't they?
that's like water stops here, isn't it?
Yeah.
well, they usually have 20 minutes to fill up. Then
Yeah,
I'll probably
yeah,
like,
it takes him about 20 minutes.
then about 5-10 minutes after that, after he's took water off for passengers to come off and get back on. During that time,
We'll probably tell him,
not to come
don't get up, because you've only got 15 minutes.
Yeah. I think and there's about a couple of minutes pick up at York as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shove them all on.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be, I think it was 3 minutes. It was planned for 3 minutes in York. It wasn't planned for long in York.
It might get held up at York with the other.
Well, that's a big problem, isn't it? If
Yeah.
he won't have his slot open on their line. Because if there's more trains pulling, there'll be more ordinary passenger trains pulling out, and they want to keep them on time rather than this thing.
Yeah. I think that is one good thing about Brighton Shine. You can be late when they want.
Yeah.
But when you're over one of the Zoomers and or the LNER trains,
Well, anything.
Yeah.
Even a local train coming out of York, they're going to give that priority.
Yeah. I would say it's that was it the Zoomers local train? Than that. Yes. Because if this was on time,
It won't be so bad.
Yeah.
Go through. That was a problem when we went up to Rocky Mountain here in Canada. We left Banff just 10 minutes late, and we got stuck in freight traffic out of Banff, and their freight trains over there. They're a mile long, mile and a half long.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's single track. It's single track with passing loops, so every time a freight train was coming through, they have priority, and we had to pull in and wait for them going past. We arrived at as evening stopped, 2.5 hours late.
What is it? Our 10 minutes late is back then for like an hour late for them.
Yeah. So that was trouble on Rocky Mountain here. There ain't that many passing places on that route. You've got to pull into a siding.
Yeah.
Let the freight trains go past.
Obviously, you have certain areas to pass.
Yeah, but not.
But the only problem for here, for our railways, for here, it's more thought.
Well, it can pass at Church Fenton, can't they?
You got your main.
Get through Church Fenton.
Yeah, but you go from Leeds to Church, through Church Fenton. That's not so bad. But it's getting onto for this on to Church Fenton.
It's awkward.
Especially with now they're doing all the electrical works. They've got the.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah. Obviously, I know they're closing that section off. Was it from Christmas Day till second or third week in January?
Well, that's happening across gates, you see. All electrical works going through across gates. They've got half the road shut off already.
Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah, because of course they put their pylon thingies in, aren't they?
Well, they're having to lift the bridge at Crossgate Station. The road bridge is too low. So they're having to lift the whole bridge.
It's not the first time they've done it with like these overhead wires.
So we're still an hour.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that the program again. Found it.
So obviously, when it gets into Sheffield, how long is it going to stand there for to?
Get stuck, can't it?
Yeah.
Damn thing.
If it's not one, it's I think I was in it up. It's something else.
We'll get with it. We'll get.
if it was just the local having having problems, you couldn't understand. But when it gets held up by something else, you're probably playing the cow on the line or something.
Picking your medicine up this morning. Not going to get there now. Chemist I use shuts it, so when I get back. Nearly back into Leeds. 12. You manage with that phone. It's still got Roman numerals on as that one. It's that old.
I've still got Roman numerals on.
It's Greek.
No, it isn't. It's even earlier than that. Hieroglyphics.
From the Egyptian age.
that phone's that old.
Actually, it's cuneiform. That's even older than the Egyptian.
Any foreign language is Greek to me.
Oh, Greek. Hey.
I see everybody sort of buggered off, not liking them.
They're going to think we should have.
About time if we walked off, it would have turned on.
I've done that before. I was on Woodensford a while back, and I was just about to leave. Train with, well, it said it was going to be 10 minutes late. It got to 20 minutes late. And literally, I was just about to cross the footbridge at Woodensford Station.
Alright, yeah.
At least from there, I can get I could get it on over the footbridge and get it coming through. It wasn't a stopper. It was just going straight through. Like.
Was it one of the...
It was Midland Pullman
Oh,
coming through. You know the blue one?
blue one, yeah. Was it came through here a couple months?
Yeah. It came through Woodlesford and I was just about to pack up and go on it. They gave it on platform thing. The next train is not a stopper. Well, next train, Leeds one's road. Next minute, there isn't. It's coming through. Yeah.
I was with you.
So I just copped it. Only got about 15 seconds of it.
Yeah, I was with it. I know they had the Flying Scotsman twice. On the 8th, it was going that way, in reverse.
Oh.
10 to first.
Alright.
You always think they normally have it going forwards, but it was going backwards with the sports coat on the front. But I missed it on Tuesday because I had something else. Then I come back to York.
Are we still up to date anyway?
I wonder what diesel they got on back of it. They normally have a diesel local.
47 on.
It's normally mainly a 47, but now and then some of them they've been having it past 37.
Oh.
Yeah, on odd one or two.
Yeah, the last time I saw it had a 47.
Yeah.
47 on back.
I was saying when they're going through Castleford, they do have a flipping which special. Someone from all the steam engine. I think last time I went up, I think it was past 57 and there's 47 at back. Pulling. And they had to, somewhere far up that, they had to change it over to
Yeah, we caught it out of the cask a few weeks back up to Carlisle. I think it was a 47 up front then, and it changed at Hellifield. Changed it over at Hellifield.
What was it? They had something like 45 minutes or something like that.
Oh, we were a long time sat in Hellifield. Trouble, it don't sit in Hellifield. It sits really 10 yards past the platform, doesn't it? So you're just stuck on. You can't get anywhere. You're just stuck off bloody train.
Yeah.
It's annoying. It's annoying when they do that. There was some nice enough tricks, but took the edge off it a bit.
That's where you, like I said, that, I mean, usually pull up here, the second water, usually be, sometimes it's about 10 minutes after, you let them go, then they shout them back on board. But they might not get a chance to do that.
Well, they've got to fill him up, haven't they? He's got no option. He's not going to get, well, filled up anywhere else.
If it was here, it should be more thought that passing up at more thought.
I found this up in train times. It gives you the track layout, but you've got to press in blocks like railway signal.
All right, yeah.
So therefore you have to know your train number.
All right, yeah.
Which, fortunately, real time
It gives you train number.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cause number lacks in numbers. This one, it's been several times up on this line.
I've seen it here a couple of times.
Yeah. They had one of the other ones, no, the PR one. No, the Great Western number they had. When it came over to BR days, and they tend to got a bit bigger.
Oh, yeah.
One of them, I think, came in. I think that was a Castle class as well. I think it was, but it had one of them long lines that cut off and it.
Running 13 minutes away now. It's just past St Mary's, South Yorkshire.
Better give that last one biggie when you got to.
Yeah.
No.
Well, we guarantee someone on this train saying bloody railway.
It's me not back now to 11:24. It's running very late.
That's our last a bit. Tell you what, scrap it and
Go on.
hello, love.
Yeah, let's go on. We're on the quarter, yeah. The only person I know.
Talk to a phone that can't answer me.
Yeah. You know, I press I'll go for the green button and press the red button.
I probably did actually.
You know, get me green button, a little red button, and press the red button. Here, let's get up. Back up.
So you were swiping swipe left to knock it off, and when you see the right type of thing.
might get it tonight if it's 6:30. You might just get it.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Well, it won't be daylight, it's pitch black.
6:30.
The sunset's 6 o'clock.
Well, there's plenty of lighting, obviously. Actually, you know, Garford at night,
Yeah.
but Wunsford at night is great.
Yeah, no. Well, this they won't be
The
too
lighting
good.
on that's brilliant for getting an evening time train.
Won't be too bad here because they are LEDs here now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But only annoying thing is you're walking still. If it gets dark, it's pitch black, nearly pitch black. Even that's even when the lights are on.
Anyway, catch you later.
Okay, shall I say? Oh, this is fun when you're watching the see a steam train.
What's up, is it late?
Yeah, but about an hour, just over about an hour and a half, over an hour and a half late.
So what time's expected?
11, 20 past 11. -ish.
I've got to put somebody up at 11.
Yeah. Got held up. It got held up 3 minutes at Tisley. So, before it got anywhere near Birmingham.
Look, I've seen it before.
Yeah, I think it was advertised or Tansworth it got held up.
I'll come round and I can hear you.
Yeah. This is one of the downsides when you're wanting to see it. Like I'm doing waiting for the steam train. When it's been held up for about over an hour, they normally cancel them there and then. But with it being a special, they've got go out, and there's been thousands upon thousands of pounds they've made.
I thought it was a bit ominous when there weren't many here.
Yeah, I wish it'd been 7. I think it was about nearly a dozen here. And it's supposed to be near 9:37. And it got held up, but they said it got held up 3 minutes, just a couple of miles down.
I must say they're usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Usually come on time.
Yeah. This is the first time it's been this late.
Could have stayed at home.
Yeah, I would say they're normally 20 minutes. No more than I would say they're no more than 10, 20 minutes late. And then they make it up somewhere along there.
Usually fine. Last time it came, there were no tanker, but they were taking coal out of first coach, put it in tender,
Oh yeah.
and they left late. They're about 10 minutes late going to York.
Oh yeah, I know the first coach is always the sports one of their sport.
But full break.
Yeah.
It was full of coal.
Yeah.
And they were carrying bags and putting it in tender. And they were about 10 minutes late when they went, but most of them, when I get to know they're coming, they're usually not bad.
Yeah.
But I thought it was almost 2 or 3 years down there, out there.
Yeah.
And usually I go over there. I don't fetch a camera, don't bother, but you go over there, everybody's here. If you go over that side, you get a better picture.
Yeah, I would say on that side you get a better picture when it's coming around. But I'll just stand here. You get a better
Right at far end.
Yeah, he's got a shot going under the bridge.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say they normally do something through Castleford.
Yeah, my daughter lets me know when there's stuff going through Cass.
Yeah.
I also have a ride through. Manchester Castle's a lot better now, isn't it, Steve?
It is.
It's whether they keep all trains going through it. Once they open this new Pennine electrified route, wherever it is.
Oh, they're doing the electrical ride route between Leeds and
Huddersfield, aren't they?
they're doing the Huddersfield between Leeds and Huddersfield to Manchester.
Yeah.
So at the moment they widen the sort of the tracks.
Going through Cass rather than going up through Leeds.
Yeah.
And then what happens is they catch Nottingham Leeds train, get off of one onto other and into Leeds.
Yeah. I was with Castleford, you can catch the Manchester train, the York train.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I hope they keep that up once it's done properly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I go up here, just at back, and you could get Newcastle, Bournemouth, Bristol, Swansea from here. Now you've all on getting to York and Sheffield.
Yeah. Yeah, cause
one runs up and down between York, Sheffield and York, and then comes back and back and that.
Yeah.
But I think it's only 3 a day, each way.
Yeah, I was going to say, when I first caught the train, it used to be 2 a day. Took that one, the same one's coming back, but now they add an extra one on.
Well, when I was a kid, we all used to go train spotting to York, or later fishing, because you could fish in York, and not, you didn't have to buy a day ticket. The train used to be 9:10, and it was always pulled by a B1. And there were a good fuel train. We got Bristol train back, and it was always a peak. And it used to be 8 to 10, I mean, went right up the platform and right round there. Used to be 8 to 10 coaches on it. Now I get a little tool car three times to York, 3 times to Sheffield. Could do with better service. But if you don't put a good service on, people won't use it.
Yeah.
And then they say, well, you don't deserve a good service because you don't use it. But they don't. The last train from York is 5 o'clock. I mean, I remember the kid, about 10:30, last train from York. Are you local?
I've come from Featherstone. Just come from Featherstone.
Featherstone.
Yeah, I came early.
Pardon?
I came early, about an hour too early.
Well, I came early to get a car parking spot out here. But I thought it was a bit ominous when there weren't that much tanker were here. And I thought, well, and then when I come on platform, and there were just a few of you, I thought, this is a bit ominous, because usually there's a good fuel. Last time I came to see it, there was some come down from Huddersfield before they started doing, they'd had to go into Leeds, then Leeds to Monkhill, through Featherstone, then walk across here to get it. And there were a good fuel station, they must be about 60 or 70. I thought it a bit ominous now.
I thought there would have been a bit more with it being, especially being a weekend.
Yeah.
But the two chaps what just found, I think he said he came from Leeds.
Yeah. They come from a good area of West Yorkshire to see them.
Yeah.
And there's only a few folk with kids. Fetch kids to see steam train. But a bit ominous. But I thought there's not enough here. Usually out here, the car park, it's double yellow right round. Car park, old car park shut off. But under trees and all round there is double yellow. What a park everywhere.
Yeah, and double, going that side. Only parking space you can have without trying not to crack your door on you.
Yeah.
That's because I've been in too much park buggering off.
Yeah. It's just disappointing when folk come. It'd be disappointing for passengers because they'll probably get an hour less in York than what they were going to do.
Yeah, I think they pay about near a couple of £100 per person per ticket.
Yeah. I know you get adverts. I buy Railway magazine, and there's always adverts on then, and some it costs a lot of money.
I get the advert. I've subscribed to that for that Northern Bell. You're looking about £300 for some of this.
Well, look, my grandson's 16 in November, and there'll be maybe 10 years ago. There used to be one run round through Wakefield, down to Fed. It used to come through Cass, through Normanton, it didn't go through Featherstone, it go through Normanton to Wakefield, up through into Leeds and come back round all the way round into Castleford.
Oh, was it the Scarborough?
Yeah, Scarborough thing, and go down to York, and then on to Scarborough. I think 5 of us went, 3 adults and 2 kids, and it was £100 for a lot of us, which weren't bad in them days. We're talking at least 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You got about 5 hours in Scarborough.
Yeah, I go on the rail ventures, and they normally advertise saying it's what time it's coming, but you have to go through. Now you've got to go up that way, down that way, across there to find it. And it usually be about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning when you have to go to Wakefield.
Well, I'm waiting for. They've got a couple of West Countries. Battle of Britain's running again, aren't they? I'm waiting for them to come through.
Yeah, I'm trying to think when the last Battle of Britain came through here, but I know it's been at Castleford. Tornado's been at Castleford.
I've seen Broughton at Castleford, Tangmere at Castleford, seen Royal Scott here.
Yeah.
Clun Castle. What else have I seen in it? There's a few. Scotsmen used to come up through from Doncaster to Nottingham into Tanshell, Monkhill, into Tanshell, Featherstone, go into Wakefield and round, and it used to go across up to Settle Carlisle. And that one season I saw that twice or three times.
I was I've seen Blue Peter. The last one
I've seen Blue Peter as well. Yeah, I did. I saw that.
I've seen Flying Scotsman going that way, tender first.
Yeah.
It was going down to Barrow Hill, but I missed it on Tuesday going back.
Well, like I say, none of these trees are out here. Other building were there for platform and that.
Yeah.
But when we were kids, I remember seeing A2, Blue Peter, I used to see Steady Aim used to come. Aberdeen Commonwealth came through one day going to York. So what time do you say it's expected? After 11?
Some after 11, cause
Say again?
it's sometime after 11 now.
I have to pick my wife up, she's gone for a flu jab. I said I'd pick her up at 11. You see, everywhere, I live down towards Ferry Bridge, and everywhere you can go to park up, to see it go through, is all trees. So the nearest place to go then is Ilham Gates. I saw Scotsman at Ilham Gates earlier on in summer, but it's not like in the station because it's just a short, and they put a 66 in front of it.
Oh,
So people taking pictures, it was 66, then Flying Scotsman. Well, what you want is Scotsman, then 66.
Yeah, cause I was in Castleford a couple of months, but the tornado was alright because it was pulling its train. That couple of minutes stop, picking passengers up, smashed my phone on the track. But it wasn't my fault. I couldn't blame the stand it was on. I think wind just went, knocked it into the tracks, cracked the screen. Then they advertised the diesel and the steam train. But it was me and the chap thinking it was going to be pulled by the steam train, then get changed over to just with having a diesel on it. But it was two 47s pulling it.
Well, that day we went to Scarborough, it should have been on Scarborough one, Scarborough Fly, whatever it was. Should have been steam, but it would have dry summer, and we ended up with a 47. We enjoyed it, but
Just
for kids, it weren't same seeing a diesel rather than a steam engine.
I prefer the steam engines. It's got that smell. But if I like the one into the intercities, only thing I smell of is like paraffin.
Yeah.
I know there's supposed to smell of diesel, but it smells of paraffin.
Yeah. Well, we were in Norfolk a couple of months since we went to North Norfolk. We got pulled by a war dog, 90775. Down, and I tell you what, for me, that Grange, there's a detect boiler for Willet North and make it into a Grange, a new build.
Oh, I think other.
But some other Grange it's called. It's only a little. I was surprised how small than Clun Castle.
Yeah.
It surprised me how small they were.
Yeah, I think they took like two different engines and made it into a completely
They
new.
took bits off it and then built the rest of it up. I'm disappointed I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's Clun Castle's coming through.
Yeah. This would be the fourth time I've seen it through, but it's nice to come and see them.
Yeah, I've got to come through, 'cause it's back to one of two stations I know I can actually come to see the
You're
steam.
not one that puts it on the internet, are you?
On,
You put 'em on the
I
internet.
put on YouTube.
I know sometimes if I put it into railway videos, and sometimes I'm not very good at computer. I think something's been bag ill, and the one bloke could put up. Oh, it must have been 45, 50 minutes, and there were all sorts coming through. You know, special stuff.
Oh, I think I've seen it. He does like a video. And he's
Yeah.
cutting it. Yeah.
There were 37s and freight and all sorts coming through.
But
It's getting to know when they're coming.
that's only for this line. It's for your freight trains. It's a miss. But I live in Featherstone on the Pontefract line,
Yeah.
and it's more like the local passengers
Yeah.
are guaranteed on. The Grand Central
Yeah, that comes. Yeah.
that goes through, but it's mainly all to Drax and back.
Yeah. It's no at times they come, 'cause sometimes you get a time and you go have a look and they're late or they've gone early. It's a funny one, it's freight, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to I could get up about say like up and out before 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I knew when the Drax train used to come. And it's been coming. It used to come say about 7:10 in the morning for one of it, so I could get there. It'd been about 25 past, half past.
I know there's one comes from Drax, comes from York, and comes past Ferrybridge Power Station. Instead of coming up here, it goes round into Nottingham and down to Drax.
Oh yeah, I know this. Yeah, because it comes off this line and up to. Yeah, I know the section you're on about the line. Cause I know when they had that landslip a couple of years ago, they had to do it, divert it on another line, didn't they?
Has it gone back any or?
I think somebody worked out about 20, sometime about 11, I think. But it's gone back a couple of minutes. On the app he was that chap was looking at, but it's your guess as good as mine. If it don't turn up, I don't blame you if you're going.
Well, I've been looking at it, so don't get tidied up now, does it?
No.
Cut back. Well, I've just been telling him, I go up over here, back here. There were none of these trees here, any of these here. All them down there.
Oh, no.
In fact, steam engines used to burn grass off and burn out saplings that were growing.
They do that now. It's what the hell is going off?
I mean, it's good for the environment, all these trees, but you can't see bloody trains, can you?
And they've got that machine coming out now, blasting the sap off when they're crushing the leaves on the track.
Well, yeah.
And that comes in once a blue moon through the winter time.
People like when I was a kid, my uncle worked for Royal Mail, and when we used to do mail by rail, the one that come standing here, about an hour on a night, there was sorting mail. He used to bring it down from Pontefract, got mail bags to go south, and they used to stand there, and used to be in for about an hour. So obviously it could stand there because there were no trains coming, but we used to get all sorts of back here at once.
I know somebody, he used to work for the railway, doing Wakefield for Kirkgate, and he said he spent so much with sort of getting the mail on and off some of the trains. And he was a driver at that.
The only trouble is to put it on road, and I'm sure it's going to be quicker with rail,
particularly when they send it between London and Scotland.
Yeah, it is quicker by rail. Just shove the bag on
Yeah.
and stop at whatever station that what your main bulk is going to do it like that. Would be fit. Or is it about from here to London? You're looking about depending what time you eat the M25. About 4 hours steady run. But if you eat the traffic at the wrong time, you'll be you're spending more time sat there. And if the driver's got 4 hours, 4.5 hours, he's running over.
Yeah. Well, when I finished work, to pass my time, I got a job as a courier on a coach, holiday coach. And we used to go to a place called Newton Moor, just below Aviemore. One of the days out, we're in Inverness. And I remember one day we were driving up to Inverness in coach. And we got behind Royal Mail HGV. And on A9, excuse me, there's a lot of runoffs, for parking. But it wouldn't come off. And there must have been, no word of a lie, there must have been best part well over half a mile of traffic following him. Because there's dual carriageway signal. But because he can go faster on dual carriageway, he put his foot down. So that made it harder instead of just travelling at the speed he was travelling, let all the traffic get past him, he put his foot down. So there weren't that many. So it took us ages before we got past him. There must have been a lot of frustrated drivers. You think yourself, it runs, when you go up to Inverness, it runs next to the railway line. You think, why ain't it on bloody railway?
Yeah. I know it's somewhere in the 2000s when they actually took the trains. If you want to see one of them trains now, you've got to go into a museum.
Yeah. But it seems to me that I can't understand why they don't. I mean, I know there were a lot of coal when I was young, probably when you were young.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of other stuff came through, general goods. And it goes by road now, and they get an accident, and in 5 minutes you've got 2 3 mile of tailback. It can't be quicker by road than what it is by rail.
I used to watch Eddie Stowball's Trucks and Trailers. I mean, they did it trucks, planes, and trains. And he was one of the drivers only felt lucky on the lucky day that he could beat the train, but he was spending more time in the yard waiting to get loaded.
Yeah.
But they loaded the train up, but it's that took was it like 21 wagons, trucks off the road for one train.
Yeah.
And how many trucks out there per day?
You see, with HGV drivers, like coach drivers, they have a tacker, and they're only allowed to drive so many hours without a break.
Yeah, was it 4.5 in that morning? Then you've got to have something like 70.
You have to have a break. If you have a 30-minute break, your next one's got to be 45. If you have a 45 first, you could go a little bit further before you had your half-hour break.
Yeah.
It's very complicated. I know our drivers used to try and explain it. But what used to happen was, when you got to places like Cheshire Oaks, we used to take them in to have a break at Cheshire Oaks shopping outlet. It's where all Irish wagons come in. And first stop coming in from Anglesey is Cheshire Oaks. And those are used to wait there. Well, coach drivers used to dread them. Because if there's something wrong with Stokes coach, you can impound it. And that means you've got to send another coach to relieve it and stuff like that. Yeah. But they never bothered with coaches, or wagons. Because Irish wagons, they're not looked after like ours.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, cause I think even bus drivers and that, they like to have that half an hour as leeway just in case there's a 30 minutes delayed traffic.
You can, if you don't get your hours in 1 week,
the break hours, you've got to have, it's a funny one. It's something like 45 hours solid break. Not 48 2 days, but it was something like 45. So if we went to Eastbourne, and they got to Eastbourne, 4 o'clock, Monday night, Monday evening, if they had to have the hours in, you have to give them day off, following day. You counted from when he stopped to midnight, 24 hours following day, then it's to whatever he was short, you couldn't set off until he got his hours in. Because if those had stopped you, you were allowed. But your tack, it shows on your tacker. And you have to, it's like a toilet paper on a reel. And you have to save them. And I think you have to save them for, I don't know, it's 6 or 12 months. And Volvo can come and look at every one. And if you keep breaking it, then you get problems with your company.
Yeah. I know the driving suffers more than what the
Well, they're on about doing it to, you know, these people that deliver parcels.
Yeah.
They're on about doing it with them. Because some of them work long hours. And what they're saying is, you see, the ironic thing was, you had to have the 45-hour break. So I remember stopping at one of the services and we had a coach going to Scotland. And we were talking to him at one of the services, and what had happened was, it's 45 hours we were up when he reached services, somewhere around Penrith.
Oh, yeah.
So somebody had driven down in a car from Scotland to services. He couldn't drive the coach further into Scotland. This other bloke had to do it. We could drive car. So if he's tired driving a bus, surely he's tired driving a car. It sounded silly to me.
Yeah, I think with cars, the laws are a bit.
Well, you've no passengers on that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Only 3 a day then.
Yeah. Three going to York. So if whatever trains on this side goes to York, it's going to come back on that line.
Does it come back this way tonight?
Yeah.
It does. What time's it coming back? 6 o'clock. Because it's unknown for them to come this way and go back through Cass.
Yeah. I know they did it to Blue Peter, come straight through, then went via Cass, but if they booked it on this side to come down this way, it's.
You see, where I live used to be fields, and I could see Monk Hill line and this, so I could go to my garden end and see them. But they built houses.
Really?
You can't see them now. I live in Lime. Are you from Ponty?
Yeah.
Lime trees. You know when you're dropping out of Everest?
Oh, yeah.
There's 3 bridges in there. But they built, well, £350,000 they paid for houses and like carbuncles, like little boxes. All identical. There's no attractive about them. And all they are is, if you imagine a pair of semi-houses split in half in a loft conversion, and they call them 4-bedrooms, and they build 2 of them, call them 4 bedrooms, they charge them £350,000 when they were built, and they don't have a garage. There's no space for a garage. They can park in front of front door on the street.
I said to my mate about them.
Yeah.
And I said, so we were at camp with even its buildings there, like, there's little windows.
Yeah.
So we went, what's the reason for that? They went, oh, right. He went, walls are not strong enough to hold big windows.
Well, they were built of, you know, that concrete, they make it look like stone, and it looks cheap. I'm thinking to myself, why didn't you build it a proper stone? Well, I'm going to have to go because I've got to pick my wife up. She's gone for a flu job.
How long you lived at lime trees then?
Since they were built.
Oh, right.
88.
Oh, but is that when they were built?
Yeah.
Right. A fella I knew who lived up there, Trevor Hawley, did you know him? For the bungalow.
What's it, CGB?
Aye.
my next door but one.
Oh, right.
His wife's still alive.
Oh, is she? Mona.
Mona, but she's in her 90s.
Oh,
She's a bit frail.
Yeah.
And her son, they lost the two sons, one of them died, and other sons put cameras around the house. So on his phone they can see where she is. But really, she's not fit to be on her own. Ambulance were there, what is it, Friday, Saturday.
He's been
today.
dead some time.
Yeah. Well, they moved in just before we did.
I was going to say, they moved in when they were young, but they lived up after winter.
Well, what happened is with Trevor, he worked at CGB. At time we were doing like 1,000-mile service, check you over, make sure you're right. And we were told him, well, A1 within 2 weeks. Well, listen, that he had a triple heart bypass.
He dropped out a panel, I think.
He fell off roof in his garage, and it set his leukemia off. And leukemia killed him. And what annoyed me was, I live next door but one. I went on my day off. If they give me a shout, I'd have gone round and helped him. But it was only up of about 6 foot. But of course it shocked him. Set off his leukemia and killed him.
What time did you?
No, it should have been here now. I'm going to miss it. I've got to pick my wife up to the doctors.
Oh, it's been late.
I bet you're fed up, are you? Have you worked on that? No.
We have been, yeah.
Have you?
Is it what they're saying on the news? It's not very behind.
He's wasting money now to that, to be honest. Yeah, nice to me, anyway. Money's no object on it.
How was it? We're not China, America, or Japan.
I reckon if they'd built it in China or they'd built it in France or where else in Europe, it would have been less than 8 times what we're paying here.
Well, they're all about costs. And the trouble is, a lot of it was through places where richly, and they want full whack for it and more.
There's a field where we used to go outside, just come off at slip road, whoop M6 and come back, get onto the slip road for 42, and halfway around it, and there's just a 90 degree, just turn left, off at main carriageway, and you go up to upside, and it was across where the building tunnel, so you go over the tunnel, and then it comes back right to the left, and the skip of field, there's a field, and it just goes on to edge of field. The field's lower than side, so what they've had to do is they've had to put a load of soil in to bring it up. So they're only renting that thing. They're only renting. Oh, it's probably only as wide as 2 miles as it's inside to that fence. It's probably length of platform, and it's costing £1 million a year.
Whoever they're renting
Well,
is.
some folks paying it, aren't they? I mean, it's some numbskull that's bloody agreed to pay it.
Yeah.
It's everybody else that's got the fingers in paying it, because you can't just get somebody like, we're going to build this, right? We'll just get plans up. There's always somebody else wanting to take a little bit out of the pie, like, you need somebody to sort
Yeah,
this
but
out.
when
You need
people
somebody
at
to
bottom
sort
want
that
something,
out.
they never go to it, do
No,
they?
they don't, no, but it's always something like, oh yeah, we can't do a survey till we've done an health and safety report. We can't do an health and safety report till we've done, we've gone in to check, see if there's any newts and then we can't do that till we've got somebody from Forestry Commission to check all trees, and they want 10 grand, they want 10. It's always people like sticking, like planning permission, innit? You know what I mean? Like, why does it cost you? I'm going to put a drive in it home. Why is it 500 quid?
I bet if I give you, if it was so, if I was going to give you £100 million, you snatch it out of my hand, won't you?
You can't
Just a
it's
bill.
like, oh yeah, you want to put a drive in, that's fine, yeah. But the council's got a lower curb, and that's another 700 quid. Why do I have to do it? I can get it done for 250 quid by a contractor. But yeah.
Right.
Lads down there were sat down there, they were getting paid like 40 quid, 50 quid an hour. 6 months without doing anything, so not flip through.
Done.
People pushing a brush on 25 quid an hour.
Well, that's the most they did on. Not fair.
I know, but my mate did it, and I mean, he's got plenty of money, he did it, and it was already dropped with the local council went past, then they were taking him to court,
Yeah.
and It did go, he thought it would have been a smart ass, but my mate's got plenty of money. And
Well,
I'm
I'll
not,
have to go, man. I'm going to pick wife up. I hope it comes for you.
yeah, he just said, he said, I'm not bothered anyway. He made him put the wall back up so he could knock it down. He says, you can have planning permission now, but you've got to put wall back up. He said, and you've got to have a turntable in, and my mate said, right, okay. So he paid for somebody to come and put wall back up, and the following day knock it back down again. That's how pathetic they are.
You do get good counsellors, but member of council, when you got one who's got his head up his own.
Bit of power goes to the right.
Yeah.
Where is it, mate? Do you know?
No. That's
50 minutes late, an hour and a half late, I think. He should have been here at 8.
9, 20 to 10.
Last time it was 10 past 1.
It'll be here for 10 past 11, isn't it?
it was supposed to be 20 to
Yeah,
10, but
yeah.
then it got added on and added on. But it was. But I know it got held up before Birmingham. Was it about 3 minutes like there?
It gained, didn't it? It gained.
And it gained, and somewhere between Birmingham. Then it lost. It would be around Birmingham.
I was stood here like that, and we got right down there.
I was there was like an odd whistle, but me and one of the chaps who was here before looked at each other. And he says, "Did you hear a whistle?" And it did sound like a whistle. Then the two chaps that was here, they went, but they had back to Leeds or something. He's getting paid too.
That's it.
Your phone where it is now.
I don't know what to go on to look at it.
I just know Railway Ventures. That's it. To look on, but it's.
He got him, that lad with hat on down there, old bloke. He got him last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes when it's normally been like, I would say no more than 10-20 minutes.
Been Saturday as well.
Yeah. It's been a nightmare on Saturdays getting here. We've got people getting on the shopping and all that.
So is it Flying Scotsman's up at Grosmont, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, because I've seen it on the one of the YouTube channels they got up.
Aye.
Is it achy? When it comes in, they're just going to have to shift that over.
Yeah. That might be longer than that.
I've got 20 past 1.
It was an hour and a half late this morning, I think.
All that about one thing just outside Birmingham. Don't know. It was 3 minutes fight. Something happening around. Is it Tansworth or some area? It got held up there for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure.
Oh no, it's meant some time. 99 late night, 100% lights coming through Masborough.
Oh,
Masborough.
yeah, Rotherham. Yeah, it should go behind Park Gate. So.
It's getting on now.
I've stood here longer than what that train's supposed to be turning up at.
Yeah, what time do you come?
Oh, I was already in Ponty before 8 o'clock.
Real-time trains on.
I've
Have you got it? Real-time trains.
Real time.
It's not an app at all. It's just a website. So real-time trains. So it tells you it set off 118 minutes late, 2 hours late from Birmingham. Yeah.
So when I go on that Rail Ventures and they bring that Rail app trains on that.
What's that, Rail Advent?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't tell you times. It gives you links to it on
I'm
Rail
gonna go
Advent.
to like then link it to the web.
Yeah.
Then give you the.
You go on Rail Advent.
Yeah.
And click on that one.
I'll do that and it comes up as.
And then it gives you a link to times.
Yeah, that's what I do is when I go and then it gives me the times and.
Yeah, that's it. So you don't turn up 2 hours early.
Yeah.
Real-time trains. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what to do. If you're really interested, you want Rail Advent first.
Yeah.
And that gives you a list of everything that's running. So that's Cathedrals Express that's running today. You click on that, and it'll. I've done that now. Coming to us. Click on that, and it'll tell you what time it's running and everything like that. Event details, but it gives you a link as well to real-time trains.
Yeah, because I'll rely on buses. That's one problem for me.
Oh, do you? Right.
Yeah, because I have to come in early just to be on the safe side. If the one bus don't turn up, I've got about half an hour to an hour for next bus.
Yeah.
If two don't turn up,
You're knackered out.
Yeah.
You don't get there in good time.
yeah,
Fencing, do you live?
not just behind with with B&M and that. And where Nisa is.
Yeah, St Oswald.
St. Was.
Pub war, St Oswald.
Yeah. Yeah, I live not far from there, so it's. With it being Saturday, you've got 3 buses on the similar road, but if one don't turn up on, look about 8 o'clock for one bus, and you've got to get about 6:30, 7 o'clock for the first to get here to. Well, at least I can hang around and get something to eat, like breakfast or something.
Scots from last week, didn't it?
Yeah,
Last week.
you was it when it went tender first, didn't it? And it went tender first on Wednesday, the 8th.
Yeah.
Then it came on Tuesday, just gone, but up to North Yorkshire Moors. But that was about gone 8 o'clock, I think that went up. About 8, 9 o'clock. But
that was more thought. I've done lots of more thought. You get the bill out and more thought.
How many times have we put up the water, this?
Just when it's here, that just once.
So it's Birmingham to here?
Birmingham to here,
And then
then
Newcastle, and then comes back
Yeah,
here again?
I think it's going to stop at York for a couple of minutes to pick up passengers. Then it's going to do the same again, dropping some passengers off Corley here, straight and stop at Sheffield, stop at Derby before it gets to Birmingham. Then once it drops over there at Birmingham New Street, it's going to go back to it.
Where it stays?
Yeah.
Where it stay? Where it based?
This one.
Right. And whoever owns the coaches got probably picked a day or two later. They got picked that up.
What messing about on it?
Yeah.
That's why the Scots on the main line, it's got that diesel behind it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It breaks down quickly, yeah.
Yeah. I was.
Blocking each line.
That's why it has a diesel.
Yeah.
Well, I've been up at Appleby. Scotsman's come through with diesel behind it.
Yeah. I think. I know they've got this steam system to keep the carriages warm, but they're using more than the diesel than to keep it on the. Yeah.
It's all like if it blocks the main line, God don't mind.
Yeah.
That's why it's running up here and that's from food on
They
it.
told me that you can't run that line. It breaks down.
Fire Scotsman does it. It's a Nigel resident and then they put that main line.
We used to live up here in
70s and we were up and down all the time. Mallard and that.
I think I've only seen the Gresley on at Leeds a couple of months ago.
Yes, but
Yeah.
I think 1970s.
It's out today, Dresden. No, it isn't. It's out this week. Because it did something like London to Birmingham or something earlier in the week. I'll tell you, it's on it. But it's already gone.
And these are Mallard, that shape, that Pacific.
There's 6 left. There's 6 off the A4 left. Eisenhower is in America. Some of Canada is in Canada. Mallard's Gresley.
Mallard's in
Museum.
Never
I think there's only got to have 6.
Britain's still going as well, I think.
Britain and Union of South Africa.
Yeah.
That's up in Scotland somewhere. I think that's still in Scotland.
Oh, Evening Star.
No, that's
That's been
the
restored, that.
the diesel is.
No.
The diesel one of the Evening Star is still going, but that's
Evening
but
Star's the last one ever built, wasn't it?
yeah.
That's
So
where
that's got last name. On it.
that from
Yeah,
Newark.
yeah. On the VR days, the Evening Star was the last steam engine to be built and finished. On wheel configurations, about 210, I think, on the wheel configuration. I think he's on, right? One in that one of the museums, isn't it?
This coil is owned by King's Own Yorkshire Lightning, which you probably won't know them anyway, but one's owned by National Railway Museum. That's more or less still going. Don't know if it's still got its mainline cert. Rail Scots Grey and Gordon Island are owned by Locomotive Services in, I think they're at Crewe. Delta Preservation Site, we've got 3.5. We've got a cab of one of them with the Deltas. There's one of them on mainline. So one's being restored, the other one's doing little railways that they call stop railways.
Yeah.
Last time I saw Delta up there. I can't remember that. Years ago.
He's just done a stint at Grand Central Railway. It's near Derby, not Derby, Derby.
Nottingham area.
Somewhere down there.
Nottingham, Lincolnshire area. That.
That's in Lincoln. That's no help. Steam trains and Deltas, and that's it.
I remember HST has come out 77, 78, wasn't it?
I think it was 81, but
The 125 series.
And,
In the 70s.
School trip.
79.
About 70. There was one version came out somewhere in the 70s, but it was playing up. But they came out with the design what we know.
Remember school trip at York? I thought it was late 70s anyway. One came in and dead cow took up with it. Yeah. Got this school trip, dead cow. Splattered on front of it.
I'll probably say mid 70s to late 70s.
I can't remember. I remember that school trip, dead cow.
Train to Donna first thing in the morning and go on at the station.
There's a Boston, isn't it?
Never seen one before. Brilliant.
It's next to Delta at York, man. Boston.
1979, I had a book called Loco Shed. I knew we were going to tick out locos off in this book. There were like 10,000 of them or something like that. The Delta's got a cabin. Use it. That was for a cruise ship. The big loud loco at the time. Should have a video of it going past Montefract before long.
It has.
I'll get a video in a minute.
still saying more than 20, but
So there's more people turned up than there was earlier ago.
Well, it's got something to it, won't there?
It was me, you and
Your dad.
Dad there.
To find out about Scots and Wales, secret.
I think only down where it was on a weekday at that as well.
You forgot your phone? Killed it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Roaching more thought now.
Oh no, I'm standing on Moorthorpe station with.
Roaching at the minute.
Ackworth, that viaduct, Ackworth.
Mate's there, I've got a photograph of that in order. He's stood under that, he's gone out on his mountain bike. I was supposed to be that way in, but I've got a thing with two.
Oh, come with me, Dan, they've gone to Never went. Look at their schedule, isn't it? All passengers.
I'll not get long in Newcastle. I went to Edinburgh early on in the year on one of these. We got off in Edinburgh, right, what we're doing now. Got 3 hours to kill. They're organised.
Witherspoon's at top of the hill.
I was in my mother's house. Can't get upstairs in Witherspoon.
That's a problem. If you don't know where it is, like Scotland, Edinburgh and all that, you.
So we did just jumped on an up-top bus. It was brilliant. Like 3 hours on an up-top bus.
Yeah.
Past at 11. We'll not find out till we get here now. There's no more passing points.
I'll just stand up there when it's going under the bridge. I always say that lad's near enough here every. I always say that lad's near enough here every time there's a special coming through.
Ryan was at the top of it, yeah, I did like it. We're going to pull up there. I'm going to have to tap. Oh, I've got old spike ban up.
I could be wrong, but it sounds like I might be wrong, but it sounds like a chimp of it.
Oh, that what?
Sounds like it's coming, but it's a bit hard to tell with the.
It's on When we just left Moorthorpe, so wind must be.
Yeah, it must be the wind's blowing it this one.
It's like 8 miles, 7 miles. How far is it?
No. About 5-10 minutes. Be it. It's, yeah, I was going to say that fight ducks is nice when you get on Moorthorpe to come over, but it's even better when you got on the same engine.
That's best when you go over, what do you call it?
Rivulet.
Rivulet. You know you're going to have it, yeah.
No.
Once you know where it is, where the whole stuff is, you can have it slow.
I think even them who does that, or was it between get on Fort William to do the Jacobite train. Yeah. Always you do seat you, but you have to be on the side of the train to see right on the left hand side of the train to see it.
On Thingy Bridge.
Yeah,
Thingy and Viaduct.
yeah, that. I think that's why been more famous than from watching Harry Potter's. Was it that the only oldest concrete made bridge viaduct going? I'll actually know how he did it with that, putting steel bars in. What was it? Before he died, William Calpine says, would they do it again? Would they do another concrete bridge? He says, yes, but not with rebar in it now. But they say there's a legend with that. It's an horse and cart went filling it in, and an horse and cart fell down. But he says how true it is. He says they don't know, but
Now, surely.
3 minutes.
It's been counting from there, Ackworth.
I haven't got a photo from Ackworth yet.
we're still here about an hour or so, and me and both thought it sounded like a fake whistle.
Yeah.
But we won't. It was one of those we weren't 100% sure that when we were here.
Just past my mother's house in Moorthorpe.
And she's here. Oh, there's that.
It's on here.
It's on here.
Moorthorpe, this one.
It's going on.
That's a saddle going uphill at Moorthorpe. It's like the lake. If it slowed down at Moorthorpe, it will struggle getting up Mutton Flat. Yeah, it's steady going up there. They have to go steady all the sprint wheels. No, so if they're going fast, they're alright, but if they come out of Moorthorpe slow, they can't accelerate up it right hard. Unless 37 gives it a show. So my mate must not have made it to Ackworth Viaduct because they haven't sent me a...
Just the fact you'll get a notice in there tonight, won't you? It comes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Scotsman did last time.
Yeah, because when Scotsman was here, your dad thought it was going to be when they were announcing it.
Yeah.
It was panicking.
Yeah, they announced it like, didn't they?
Yeah.
Next train won't be stopping at Baggins Station.
All right.
Both of us were trying to explain it to him, so they were announcing when it's not stopping.
I've just been shopping in Pontefract. I'm going to try and get back to Topham and Flat Summit. It's like a 20-minute drive and it was 20 minutes, and I thought, thanks for that. I thought, must be watching it then.
Yeah, when I came down, there was that, and there was a truck. I must have gone a bit further up, just like. Well, lucky thing, a friend of my sister's likes trucks, and I took a couple of photos for him.
I don't feel it coming because it was backing off, wasn't it? Or nothing. They're fully in steam now. It's not a killer out onto it.
No, I think you just shut that regulator off and just coast. Yeah, I think I think you do hear it, but it ends up being that quiet or that.
Once it loses more thought, we've got no idea because it's not tracked at all. Can't even get on the train side.
Stand well away from the edge of platform.
It's coming. That be it. What they're saying, it's because me and the chap here was here when the Flying Scotsman were going that way.
I was there last time I went here. Flying Scotsman was getting pulled by 66.
Was that Tuesday?
Ages ago.
There, yeah.
I think it's Clun Castle.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it's always Clun Castle.
Yeah. With a 37 behind it. Him with that light blue top, his mates took a video of it coming from Morthorpe.
Yeah.
Yeah. About 20 minutes now for it to stand.
I've never seen this before.
I've been here a couple of times. Yeah, but I do it like. Yeah. These are there off the train. All these what you see now have just come off, but they're going to get back on it in a couple of minutes. What held you up?
Eh?
What held you up?
Signalling in Birmingham. Signalling around. Pontefract, couldn't get out of the depot. Nothing was running around there.
We wonder why you were like that.
Yeah, it went off.
Yeah, you see it's signaling out the north.
Signaling Pontefract.
Probably somebody went hit with a bit of cable or something like that.
No, I don't think so. I think you're
Just blame it on the new guy what started.
Same time tonight.
Right. And nearly walked away, not seen it.
Yeah, nearly.
I've been here for about 2 hours waiting for it.
Very late at the moment.
Yes, I was talking to the chap over there, so he was signaling the problem at the depot.
Yeah.
I know it was supposed to have been at 20 to 10.
Yeah.
Supposed to
We've been here, so.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, we've got some anyway. Sounds No, so I called off the meet. I spoke to Ian and he called off while I came to Newcastle. Yeah, I can have a glass of that. I'll sort that out.
Where's Andrew?
But you're not going any further now. You've been like.
Not, no.
Andrew.
We normally go to that one at Hilltop.
They're all diesels. Bar one, there's the black five.
Only there 4 weeks in 1 hour.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's going up to York, but it's not going to Newcastle now. They cancelled from beyond. Because I was speaking to one of the chaps. He says the lights like there was signalling problems at the depot they were at. Yeah. So it says it was signalling on the points for problems. There was nothing actually coming in any direction with.
We walked by Scotsman, wasn't there?
that
By Scotsman come last week, wasn't it?
I need a train spot to myself. Wow, little road. And he keeps passing me this. You click on it, like a link. This tells you all the stations and stopping all the way through. So I didn't understand it at first. I thought it was still on time. And then next to it was some red numbers.
Yeah.
So you're like, so it looks like it's delayed.
Yeah, me and him and his dad was here, and we to see Scotsman going. We was thinking it was going like at that big smoke box first. It was going tender first, and all he was seeing was tender and the stand up and its rock coach. That was it.
Are you from Birmingham?
No.
£30 it is. Yeah.
Per person. That's per person.
So when I go to Newcastle,
Yeah.
I can't go now.
So they,
Going to York.
yeah, because the reason why they said they were signaling the point problem
Oh, right.
at the depot because they couldn't get after the depot.
Coming straight back to York and coming straight back.
Yeah, he's going up to York for a couple of hours and come straight back.
No, they were a long time in
No,
York.
back here now.
Yeah.
4 hours late.
2 hours late.
We'll get it over.
They'll get to York now and they'll have longer time in York than they would in Newcastle.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay in York now.
Yeah, I think what they're going to do is when they get everybody off, they're going around the museum, the railway museum.
Oh, yeah.
Where the goods, what they used to the goods yard.
Yeah.
They're going in there, just book of us and spin it round, back round.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know, this lad went to London off Flying Scotsman from Doncaster, and that cost £200 with me. That's 3-4 years since.
You think how much these cost for upkeep?
Oh, aye. And then we went to Carlisle. We went to Carlisle, and that was same. 200 quid of that.
Yes, with that, you're
Paying
paying,
for meal, you see.
it's the engine you're paying more for.
Oh, right.
About some of that £100 for that, it's going towards the engine. But with Flying Scotsman, you're paying more for the name. Because you're going behind the Flying Scotsman.
I mean, what's it cost for this tanker? It's a book, not tanker.
About 500 quid.
So that's all to pay for.
I'd say about 3.5, 400 quid for that tanker with the water in it. I'm the driver.
It's an old train, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably about 37.
Yeah.
Obviously, sometimes you can tell by the bunker if it's the yard age on these ones. So it might be the castle class, you're looking about around 1920s, 1930s, where in the yard age, their size tender for it around the 1940s,
When more kids were
70s onwards.
when steam trains were coming, when more kids were to put pennies up line. It's quite
Didn't it?
No.
No.
It said on I read about a double.
I would think you're probably looking at Mallard, Scotsman there, that might be the double chin. That's the single.
So whether they've changed it,
They're about going back to the original design.
Yeah.
Looks like it's still, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's a copper bit on top.
well, the picture I looked at, you could see, now obviously chimneys like that, so it's a longer.
I think when you look at it, you get your normal chimney, they just put that brass
Yeah.
cast on the top to make it, for great you reckon that's how they, to make it look.
We all had them on there, just like a curve like that.
You've got some poor bloke just standing there getting stamped with that copper, getting copper.
And those kids were sidings in Aubrey, shooting and that, you know. And just another girl up there.
somebody around?
On Clun Waste, never. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all stupid.
Yeah.
There were a instant part of the rig. People used to sit on it.
Yeah.
And no one ever heard of that now. And just wait for it to come through and stay.
Yeah.
Nothing.
If they see you do that, you're going to mothers,
Nowadays.
this time with brakes on,
Yeah.
stop and think you're going to jump. Until the coppers are
You used
working.
to sit on it and like, what?
Hmm.
That now.
The granddad used to be a fireman in between days.
Oh,
And if there's now, if there's suicides now, you've got to stop the train, but they used to come in with the body on the front.
really?
Into the station. Imagine about 6
That would have been nice, what they could stood up.
That's what they used to do. It says it might be not annoying for them, but having some man or woman stick to the front running body.
They gave that back on.
That's quite handy now. Just fire a diesel on the back for electric.
Rain came on and got my got the phone.
Pulling off, right?
Kept pulling in off main line and it's pulling somewhere else. Then it stopped for last night. Then
Is it stop and running though? Is it stop there idle and then actually
it stopped and the ripple effect.
fucking crap? Don't come out of there.
One a minute starter, one a second really, or two at the same time.
Well, the other guy that can't get down from it.
And this must be getting good without York train. You know, 20 past, isn't it?
12, 24, that's the York.
All the fucking horses are like. Might better get straight through to York now without refilling again. Yeah. That's only 50 miles, isn't it?
When it gets to York, it comes to the news and probably gets touched up there. Even the fall.
Pretty cold water.
Yeah.
Drop the old the pilot in and refire it. Put a new fresh fire in. I'm so sorry for what you've got to pay it all up. By the time it gets that, we're going to...
Very hard to walk out.
What train shot with a week of Rosman? Tornado, right.
Hey,
Hey, that's a nice train.
to say, yeah. I don't want to go. I've seen that Castleford. Yeah. Family and manufacturing, and the tornado stopped for about a couple of minutes to pick up two, maybe three passengers. Yeah. I will know. I know tornadoes, so I have to buy new phones because of that.
We've been for a walk, oh. Jail. North York, you know. That's up there. I said, oh no. We get train back to Rotherham. To Beckett, Edmondsfield.
Yeah. Girls, problem.
When it come, it what? Tornado. You can't go on. Why? It's only going from Pickering to Gosman and back to Pickering. And it's 85. You've got the bookages and it's 85. You know what I mean now?
It's
That's
only
for about, what, 50 miles? Ain't far.
18 miles. Without going to Whitby, it's 18 miles. About 18 miles. So growth wants to
18.
for 80 quid on that train. No, return. From Pickering to Groton, and you could get off in Groton, walk round, whatever, and then catch it when it come back again. I don't know how many journeys it did this day, like, but
Yeah, I think they have to limit it with the weather, with that dry heat on some of the journeys.
Yeah, setting fire to
Yeah, because some,
oh,
I think somebody or something set fire to the moors and they had to limit it. And they had, because over that Castleford, tornado I think was the last one, but somebody said they had to put the steam ban from coming from Castleford to into North Yorkshire, because with it being that dry.
not like that when we were kids, I didn't care about getting the cops for fire, did they? What's the trade? Then what? Aye. When we were young, we used to go from Aubrey, Aubrey Junction, to Bradford, to Walmore, or Speedway, every Saturday. And we used to do the black breakers that had the dark bloody window.
Do that now, your head's halfway down the track. I think that was one of the reasons why they've been taking the Intercity 225 off, so you could pull the windows down.
I was on Aubrey Diesel when the Clun from Aubrey, there's about 11 coaches on, all full of kids, you know.
Well, we used to go to Church Centre
Aye.
at Ayrfield. And whenever, because that's now as Transpenna, go through here,
Oh, yeah.
passes through. And I keep looking out for all these racetracks. In my head, there's bloody loads of them. And I really think, where was it? So it's just your imagination. But then was Dave Lane, like you say.
Yeah.
Train after train. Look how long they've done.
There's a Clun trick, there were about 12 coaches on. Who made it bloody bridge it was. And nowadays, look back at them.
Used to be, didn't they?
To Blackpool. We were tow up that hill into Blackpool to Preston.
I can remember the next day, we were reading up on it. But one day it was on an incline, you're going down.
Yeah.
And it tipped 100 miles an hour.
You see it?
Yeah.
Huh?
I bet that would have been frightening.
Oh, well, we're going down there, but it's easy done without realising.
waiting as well.
Yeah.
Rails weren't as good as what they are now. They were all wooden scrapers, and it was big big plate joints then. They're all welded now.
When you look at the old LMS, London LNAR, all 2 and 3 cylinders, and Western's are only the ones that got 4 cylinders on this size of. That's about the only power they've got. It's for.
Aye, we were good up trains when we were young. Jump on some bloody Harvey to wait for the penny when we were kids. Double sticky. Went to Isle of Man from Wakefield, Kirby Station, and straight holiday. Well, from Kirby Station to Isle of Man, return for 80 shillings. And got train at Kirby, 8 o'clock at night, was probably 8 o'clock at 8 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock at afternoon. We got mail train. Yeah. Got to Liverpool, book, down to the dock, and on to the boat, we're at Liverpool, in the Isle of Man for 5 o'clock at morning. £4 it was, return. 1960, 58. And also same money. 16 bob a night. Breakfast, evening meal, 16 bob.
My granddad used to be a fireman for the railway, and he knew what train, because my gran was from down south, and he knew what train to catch at that. And it took, I think they went in one of the guards van or something. My granddad fell asleep. So it was a certain way he'd got that parcels or mailbox or something. It's a certain way to lay on that you can fall asleep. And one of the guards, somebody says, if you lay like this, like that, it guarantees you can. Took a bit to get to it. And he was down in Kent Sussex way on him. And he
Getting some quite a long look.
that couple of tons there going off. About a ton a minute. So yeah. I bet when you get beyond that ferry bridge, a couple more shovels on and
When you watch old films, when they're doing record runs and that, you just get the shovel, you just shovel again.
yeah. My granddad, he always said it was his daily exercise.
Right, check it.
Yeah.
What a party.
I mean, if you went up to the tender, you've got just that pipe coming out from the van, from the truck. They've got, I think they've got one coming from the van. They have some, and then that big. You know, when you go to the factory, they have usually have them orange juices in.
Oh yeah.
They've got a couple of them with water. In fact, I think we just have more of a taste.
Remember
About
what
10, I
crop?
think.
Oh yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye. Crop. Well, a good idea, that, wasn't it?
Yeah. It certainly didn't look as clean as that then.
I didn't know.
It looked like they just polished it.
That's only downside they'd say. I think I was watching somewhere. They said this is the only downside. When they get back, they're going to take it back nearly a year to polish it.
Yeah.
Get back
Why
to.
would they paint like that, Mark?
No. No way.
I don't know where they get it from.
We still have some doing stuff like that. You know, when you watch these programs that
Oh, aye.
retro and all that stuff, going back.
Yeah.
And they still making things and doing things, repairing.
Yeah. Oh, that repair shop is a great little jobs on that, don't they?
That's one good thing about Great Western Energy, because you know, folk will fill it and they still run.
Where have you got that coil from?
Only thing they miss is the old Welsh pulse.
Got proper,
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
That's all important.
Mucky as that, have
Yeah.
you before?
Yeah, because the last man was it about a year or so they closed down in Wales.
I think so, yeah.
And now they have to import.
Sure, it's right cold.
Yeah.
I don't know where they got it from. From Africa. Get right coil in
I thought it's put that layer by like 6 inches on top of it.
Anthracite pitch now up neither, I don't think now.
I think you stop them casting it, reclaim
The rubbish is that out there.
Yeah, if you want to go on one of them, you've got to go to the museum to see what's.
No,
It's the sugar one.
that bloody Miller band, isn't it?
Yeah.
Green. I wish you were stood here now.
Oh,
listen
I
to that.
know.
He's a bloody idiot. Yeah. A lot of them is.
I feel sorry for the driver because he's on opposite side of the
They'll be
engine.
fucking ruined by the time they've come out.
You know what they said the other day, there was an article called Mr. G said
Well, at least he gets to see the
Right.
other train coming.
that we should be one of the top
When is the next
countries
one?
in growth.
Oh, right.
I know one Sheffield already gone.
Everything's
So
going.
back,
Where's the growth coming from?
back, back.
Yeah.
We'll never have anything as long as they're coming into the country.
1347, the next one.
Yeah.
People looking.
Yeah, it'd be
Right.
the train what's the York train on this side. After this one, it'd be the same one what's going to go back.
1221,
Right.
the next one on
Yeah.
this one.
I've got to say 1242 of 24 on this side. Then it'd be the same one's going to go back on that.
Yeah.
More industry there. For the little village town. Charles Roberts would have made everything.
What you got, live?
Trams, buses,
I've been doing it live.
tanks, wire and one thing and another.
Platform?
So slavingers,
What platform is
so
that?
3
on
mills,
my, on YouTube.
lifts,
YouTube.
Yeah.
mining machinery.
I could do it on
Nothing now.
TikTok, but only downside is
You know about these
you go watch it.
They
You've got somebody on the other end watching it live,
when
and it's about a month. Every month it comes off. So if you've done the live feed, it keeps it for about a month.
It takes off or something.
Yeah, but on like YouTube, it's even when you live stream, it gets recorded and it stays on.
You see these changes now.
How deal live on YouTube?
It's gone completely.
Like this little one.
Even little ones, I've got a gimbal, and it starts playing up.
Yeah. Well, first thing I dead
Who
anyway.
live there, relatives there, get together.
Yeah. However, it also it's depending on if you're doing it live, if you got on the, you can do it live, but if you're doing it for, you've got the next no views, do it on the computer live. But after, I think it's after. But you've got to get up to like 1,000 followers to start.
I
That
think it's 50 followers.
might gone down. But,
Yeah, 50 to go live, I think.
but on TikTok, it's you've got to have like 1,000 followers
Yeah.
to do your video.
I've got
Watching-
2 partners, so it's fine.
That's on TikTok.
Yeah.
Over 12.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not over 12,000. That's without trying. Just over about 12 and a half on TikTok.
Yeah.
About the same on the Instagram. And that is not trying. But with Instagram, it's just take most of them with a pinch of salt.
What's your name? What's your name? If I don't know.
Stuart.
Stuart.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Seeing you, YouTube.
You watch me on this.
Yeah. I see you at Featherstone.
Yeah.
I saw you at Featherstone because that's my local station.
I was that's mainly one I try. That's my problem for this.
And I could see all your videos at Featherstone Level Cross. Yeah. I think they're going now.
Yeah. At the main line, it's one of the other ones. Yeah, with a picture of me and my cat. Like, yeah, I was there when the bloke pizza went through and found Scotsman.
when he said got a double chimney on.
Yeah.
It's out.
It's ours. I thought I'd seen it.
It must be inside.
No, there's two. Where it
Like a-
comes out, there's two.
So it's two semicircles and it's
They
about
must
that
got they
long.
must got the double chimney inside
double
the
in,
copper.
inside it, yeah.
I was say
Fascinating.
I would say they must have because without being 4 cylinders to blast it
Get
with
it
the.
all out. Right then.
Right.
That's what took Jim. All the best.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
You live in Ponty, mate.
Featherstone.
Featherstone,
Yeah. Yeah. and he watches one of my videos of that.
Didn't expect you to find you here.
Yeah, I would say it's near enough every. I'll try and get down here as much as I can with all this steam.
Yeah. Do you come down to Fairfoot Draxels or not?
Yeah, I'm very try and catch the Drax train as much as I can, but that was.
I go down quite a lot and I don't really see you.
It's they're a bit different. I used to get up and get to the level crossings about 7 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
but they're getting a bit difficult at that. It's been getting a bit difficult because they've been coming at different times in the morning. I would say 6 o'clock in the morning is a bit too early, but you might see one going light train and another one from Drax. And
I normally just see him after school and like 1747, I think that's the one that I see mainly.
it is difficult. It usually be early in the mornings. Varies how many times in the through the day. Somebody's showing off. I was that's all that I would end it.